Well, people, Mr. Trump has got something, I would say, mysterious going on. You see, Trump says he will offer gold cards for $5 million, path to citizenship replacing investor visas. Now, I've been researching this thing, and one of the things I come away with is that this is Trump money, like Julius Caesar having his own money. It's gold. And the reason why I'm saying that, because every time I turn around, Trump is doing something gold. If you don't believe me, look. Trump gold gym shoes. Trump loves gold. Right? He's got his own shoes, people. You remember when these came out? And he's got a few other gold items. He loves gold. And what I'm getting at is that I'm asking myself, this appears to be his gold card. And I'm suspecting something because he's talking about going to, Fort Knox to see if the gold is there. Now, they're going to replace something that's been in place for a long time. That is this, what is it called? This is the EB, let me get it right. It's the EB-5 Immigrant Investor Program, okay? Started out in March. And other countries have it. But again, let me just get into it. Trump wants to pay down the debt. And this is a creative way of him doing it. And have you heard about it? Do you think it's ingenious? Check this out. President Donald Trump said Tuesday that he plans to offer a gold card visa with a path to citizenship for $5 million, replacing a 35-year-old visa. Investors, they'll be wealthy and they'll be successful, and they'll be spending a lot of money and paying a lot of taxes and employing a lot of people. And we think it's going to be extremely successful, Trump said in the Oval Office. I listened to the whole press conference, if you will, and this is money generation. This is money generating. And again, a path to citizenship. In the past, there's basically no charge, is what his advisors are saying, okay? Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick said, quote, the Trump gold card would replace EB-5 visas in 2 weeks, okay? The EB-5s were created by Congress in 1990 to generate foreign investment and are available to people who spend around $1 million on a company that employs at least 10 people, okay? So look, it says Trump gold card. So I believe I'm right in what I'm saying. This is his money. And the reason why I'm couching it like that, because suppose there's no gold in Fort Knox. And suppose we're going to get off the dollar and we'll have a new gold standard / computer generated money. You feel me? In other words, this money that's being developed through this is in part to help stabilize our country, because this is real money. That's what I'm speculating, okay? Now check it out. Lisnick said the gold card, actually a green card or permanent legal residency, would raise the price of admissions for investors and do away with the fraud and nonsense that he said characterizes the EB-5 program. Like other green cards, it would include a path to citizenship. So a similar sale, waste, fraud, and abuse. Let's get something we can control. That's how I'm looking at it. It says about 8,000 people obtained investor visas in the last 12 months, period, ending September 30th, 2022, according to the Homeland Security Department's most recent yearbook of immigration status. The Congressional Research Service reported in 2021 that EB-5 visas pose risk fraud, including verification that funds were obtained legally. So they're going to go through all the dotting your I's, crossing your T's, checks and balances, and they're going to make sure everything's legit. Okay, now let me kind of scurry on. I want you to listen to part of this press conference, okay? Here's the Commander-in-Chief announcing it. Check it out.
We're going to be doing something else that's going to be very, very good. We're going to be selling a gold card. You have a green card. This is a gold card. We're going to be putting a price on that card of about $5 million, and that's going to give you green card privileges plus. It's going to be a route to citizenship. And wealthy people will be coming into our country by buying this card. They'll be wealthy, and they'll be successful, and they'll be spending a lot of money and paying a lot of taxes and employing a lot of people. And we think it's going to be extremely successful. And never been done before or anything like this, but it's something that we're going to be putting out over the next, would you say 2 weeks out? Do you want to say a couple of words about it?
Sure.
President, are there requirements for that gold card? Do you have to invest a certain amount of money in this country in order to qualify for that gold card?
Yeah, exactly.
So the EB-5 program.
Here we go.
Was really, you lend some money, but it was full of nonsense, make-believe, and fraud, and it was a way to get a green card that was low priced. So the president said, rather than having this sort of ridiculous EB-5 program, we're going to end the EB-5 program. We're going to replace it with the Trump Gold Card, which is really a green card gold. So they'll be able to pay $5 million to the U.S. government. They'll have to go through vetting, of course. We're going to make sure they're wonderful, world-class global citizens. They can come to America. The president can give them a green card, and they can invest in America, and we can use that money to reduce our deficit. Why do we give out lotteries of green cards? Why do we give out EB-5 for green cards? The President of the United States understands that the right answer is, why don't we eliminate the deficit of the United States of America instead?
The gold card.
What do you think? What do you think, people? It sounds great. You know, it's better than slashing Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. Look, I'm just throwing it out there. I want do you have an inside track as to what you think it is? Right now, it's Trump's money. That is, it's got his name on it. Is he the modern day Caesar? And everything is in relation to him. Like I said, gold gym shoes. At Mar-a-Lago, I believe the entrance is made out of gold. He's always been crazy about gold, undeniably so. And where are we headed? Because he's talking about the golden age. It all kind of fits, doesn't it? Check it out.
The gold card, well, millions, but the gold card will bring in with it people that create jobs, very high level people. I think companies will pay to get people in. For instance, you today graduate from the Wharton School of Finance or Harvard or Stanford or any college, and nobody knows if you can even go to work for a company. So Apple and all these companies that want to get people to be working for them will be able to buy a card, and if for the people that are number one in their class at top schools, I see that as one of the things. But generally speaking, it'll be people with money and people that create jobs, and they won't have to pay any tax on income outside of the United States, which they're not paying right now. They're not citizens, but they'll have to pay if they create jobs in the United States. They'll pay full taxes like everybody else. So you're getting big taxpayers, big job producers, and we'll be able to sell maybe 1 million of these cards, maybe more than that. And if you add up the numbers, they're pretty good. As an example, 1 million cards would be worth $5 trillion. $5 trillion.
$5 trillion off our debt? That's how he's looking at it. We're already $36 trillion in debt. You see? So the question is, can we sell that? Now, here's the old system. The EB-5, Immigrant Investor Program, was created by Congress in 1990. But the EB-5 Reform and Integrity Act was signed into law on March 15th. You know what's interesting about this number here? And I'm just not thinking about it. March 15th is when Julius Caesar died. Check it out. How old was Julius Caesar?
According to Wikipedia,
So who was 55?
Julius Caesar was a Roman general and statesman.
And he died March 15th. Look at that. Why is this March 15th coming up? March 15th. I mean, where are we at? March 15th. Is that coincidence? Right? Check it out. Think about it. That's something else, ain't it? Wow, March 15th. Now, listen to the definition of EB-5 back in the day, so we can put all this together.
You have been fortunate in your life, and now you want to give your family the best chance for success and security in the United States. A United States EB-5 investment program allows you and your family to live, work, attend any school or university, and retire in the United States. You will be able to work and travel freely while having access to a world-class education and tremendous business opportunities. The EB-5 program is a safe way to invest in your family's future. It is also the fastest and most simple way to become a United States green card holder. Every year, many families across the globe apply to become U.S. residents by investing in qualified projects through government-approved and designated EB-5 regional centers such as Corsello Capital Regional Center. To qualify, you must invest a minimum of $500,000 US. This investment is used for projects that create at least 10 jobs in the United States for U.S. workers. Corsello Capital Regional Center will help.
So that's the old system. That's the old system in comparison to now. So hey, he got a bigger price tag on it, people. And hey, can you blame it? Look at the times we're living in. Now check this out. 3/15 is the date that Congress signed this into law back in the day. The anniversary, 2026 of next year, I took that date, subtracted from Trump's birthday this year, 6/15 of 2025. The difference is 274 days. Let me make sure I got this right. I get Trump's birthday off by a date every now and then. Donald Trump's birthday,
According to
6/14.
Wikipedia, Donald John Trump
All
was
right,
born.
so it's 6/14. Let me change the date. And that way I can take off the end of the day. So 6/14. So let's go back to the drawing board. The old EB-5, right? 15, what am I doing? March 15th, 2026 would be an anniversary versus Trump's birthday this year, 6/14 of 2025. You subtract it from Trump's birthday coming up. The difference is 274. You guys seen that before. That's why I call it Julius Caesar money. Because look, in 274, you guys seen it before, in 274, the Roman Empire did what? They went back to serving this god, invincible sun or unconquered sun, Sol Invictus, the sun god. Isn't that interesting? So in other words, this is Rome. Now what I did, I Googled to find out if Rome ever had a immigration program where somebody paid, and they never had it. They never had it. I literally Googled it because I was trying to put it together. I put in two different ways of doing it. I put like an EBT program or just a immigration program for dollars. It says no, the Roman Empire did not have a program directly comparable to modern EB-5 investor visas. They had other ways. You came in, you joined the army, that sort of thing. Other mechanisms that you utilize to become a citizen. So Trump is the first to do this basically this way with this amount of money. When I say the first, I mean this kind of money. And the thing about it, it lines up with this date of 274. Is this Trump's money for the golden age? Literally, because look, the sun god, gold. It's deep, y'all. For y'all who don't know, read about the Roman Empire and the Sol Invictus. This is idol worship. This is not Christ. You feel me? It's not. Now check this out. President Donald Trump, gold card. That's what it's called, right? Why does that add up to 216? And what is 216? The 216th day of the year, people, is August 4th. That's Barack Obama's birthday. It's crazy, y'all. President Donald John Trump, that's his full name. Gold card comes up to 216. Man, I'm telling you, I tell you something going on. Maybe the dollar's fading out and they're going to have a gold system set up. And it's all about the gold in the future. It represents these gods. In other words, they got their own money. That's what I'm speculating what's going on. I don't know a better way to say it right now. We already showed this here. Oh, I want to just piggyback on this. When did America start being backed by gold and the date? Well, we had the gold standard back in 1834. And then remember, I taught you guys this about a month ago. FDR, president, he took us off the gold standard for a while in 1933. Remember I did that video not too long ago? He had everybody turn their gold in for a certain dollar amount. And then the price went up. he basically, people got ganked, right? This is gangster. Look, I did the video, just do the history on it. He said, look, we need all the gold. I'm gonna confiscate all the gold. It was during the Depression. And people say, yeah, we gotta help. We gotta help the president. We gotta help the army. Let's turn in our gold at a certain price. And then I don't know, I think it was months later, whatever, the price went up at least another maybe 30 or 40%. People got ganked and they couldn't get the difference back. They ganked the gold of the people. Will it happen again? I don't know. Now check this out. The United States abandoned the gold standard August 15th, 1971 also. That was Tricky Dick Nixon did that. So yeah, it was done during the Depression. It was done under Richard Milhouse Nixon. That was Richard Milhouse Nixon. Got a picture of this guy? It was him. Somebody got a YouTube out on that. Trump going back to the gold standard. This is interesting, people. I don't think it's all speculation. People are seeing it. So I believe Trump, it looks like to me, Trump is speaking without speaking. We're going back to some type of goal. Are you happy with that? Are you happy with that? That's the question. All right, now check it out. We had this date. We're talking again. Let's look at this thing. Well, let's look at it here. We have today's date, 2/25. Oh, it's 8/15, Pearson. What would you have that at? 8/15, March 15th. I forgot where I had the 8/15 from. So many numbers. 8/15. I don't know where I got that from. 8/15. I have 8/15 from somewhere, and I can't remember where I got it from. I wonder if I put the 8 instead of the 3. I think I jumbled my numbers up somehow. 3/15/2022. 3/15. I don't know what I did, but I'm gonna put in the comments section. I have a date, I have this date that Trump made this announcement today versus 8/15 of 2025. And the difference is Trump's birthday, 6/14. But I'm gonna go through it one more time. I can't figure out where I got this 8/15 from. I'm gonna scoop it up one more time, 8/15. Must be something that I found and then I lost it. August 15th is a pertinent date for some reason. 8/15, me no see. So I'm thinking maybe it was 3/15 and I punched the wrong number in. Well, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll put it in the comments section. Let me know, people, what you think. Is Trump getting his own money? Are we going back to the gold standard? They're just doing it in another form, and they're making the price higher for citizenship so we can pay down the debt. And will it work? Will it work? Tell me what you think. God bless. We'll talk soon.